Well, shuffle your way in. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. One at a time, please. No pushing, no shoving. The structure of your personality shows, it deserves a structure, I'd say. Etymology, discernment, linguistics, anthropology, a common order for the show. Let's start there. The common order for the show. So, our show has 7 segments: an interview portion, which deals with current affairs, an engram, a monologue, an emotional rant, a fight, a Google duel, where I take on Google and promise I can deliver a more concise and quicker answer than Google. Oh, we're offline here. These books and me and you is all that exists. A benediction, a review of something fantastic, something special, stories, a letter of the day, answers, so trivia, neighbors, a shout out to a special neighbor, and a reaction from an entrepreneurial perspective. The structure of the show teaches you how to discern. How about learning about a shared responsibility for others? A shared responsibility for others? How about taking the time to define my role by listening and understanding what a different path forward might look like? How about learning about the origin of words and how the meanings have changed, like discrimination, in the last years? How about the actual meanings of words so that we can agree on at least what the words mean before we head into a debate or a dialectical conversation, proving the truth in each other's opinions? How about a syntax, the arrangement of sentences, the routine task of feeding your dog 2 times daily? See the arrangement of that sentence? How about morphology, the size, shape, and structure of words and sentences? This is interesting stuff. We traffic in language. The structure of the show is trafficking in language, dealing with pride and rebellion. Looking at justice, away from punishment. What if we got justice away from punishment and towards a hand up, not equity, a level playing field? And all that's the structure of our show, okay? And a playful attitude, by the way. Playful, the opposite of malevolence. Ooh, big word. The opposite of malevolence. How about the untrampled by citicism glory? A city dweller? That untrampled citicism glory. I'm a city guy. It's like this in the city. How about pretending and playing is the same as thinking? So it doesn't take a new concept to pretend and play. We're just thinking and speaking out loud. Imagine a cussionary effect so that when we shared something, there'd be a moment for me to reflect and think before I responded instead of reacting. How about a reciprocal nature? That's the structure of YPS. This is our structure. Finding my own pattern or grouping. Finding my place here. Maneuvering barriers. Starting with what I know. Starting with my circle of influence. And letting go of the circle of concern that's way bigger than our circle of influence. Please, people, try to stay up with me. Anthropology, your subjective behaviors. The reaction, and then the physiological response, and then the behavior response. Okay, better sharpen up, fix my tie, straighten up, tool up. Here she comes, I better tool up. That's the structure of your personality shows, okay? A generic, a descriptive, a brand name, a model name, a pet name, the behavior and culture, and studying that, all right? I think I covered it all. Lots of love. That's the structure of every show, a common routine, and I hope this sounds okay. First run at the structure